Well, hello travelers, and as you can see, we have made our way into the Epcot Resort because today is the first day of Food and Wine. This is a very long festival. It is 115 days, so we have plenty of time to cover it. So come along and let's see what Food and Wine has to offer us today. So the very first thing we noticed, no festival books. So we're gonna have to go in. I'm sure they've got them somewhere. They're just not at the front this time. So I just cut through the Connections Cafe right there behind me because I'm heading to Joffrey's to get some coffee this morning and then to head to one of the locations of the Food and Wine Festival that I truly miss. I do believe this Joffrey's is on our Disney Dining Quest, so we'll get to mark this off today for our Disney Dining Quest. But it's over here by Guardians of the Galaxy. There's the coffee prices right there. I always get a regular coffee with 3 pumps of sugar-free caramel. But this pastry right here, their new croissant donut, or however they long that, I just discovered it. It is fantastic. Okay, coffee in hand, and we had to come right over here to the Wonders of Life building because if anybody remembers, this also used to double as the festival building for the Food and Wine festivals and all the other festivals. But as you can see, can't even get back to the building anymore. They blocked it all off, put benches and everything. But who remembers doing the knife demonstrations in there, which we used to love to go see? All the chocolate creations were in there for the Food and Wine Festival. Ghirardelli's always had a thing in there so you could get samples and stuff like that. So we really miss this festival. Still have yet to find a festival booklet with all the locations, but I'm sure they're out there. They've got to be. Let's take a look at the Jaminators real quick. So the Jaminators usually can be found right here by Creations Shop and the World of Coke, or just come out this Creations door right here. That's the eatery right there. And that's usually where you can find the Jaminators. So this year they are continuing on with the Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak 2023. This is a redemption location. You can actually get them up by the Spaceship Earth shops, and then you go around and find Remy in his hiding locations. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the festival merchandise. I was told this morning though, when I came in on my app, said there was no discounts on the mobile checkout for pass holders or cast members or anything. You had to go to a register if you wanted a discount. So we are in here. Oh, we will take a look real quick. That is the Food and Wine Loungefly right there. More stuff. Oh, I see a shirt. Let me go check this out. And this is the Ryan Spooner shirt this year. It is $135 right there. Then you come over here to the ears, and then you have the Spirit jerseys, the usual merchandise, which we'll be seeing all of it as we go along during the festival. Go ahead and show you this year's Dooney. That is the shoulder or sling bag, however they call that. And then this is the full-size bag. That's the front print. Oh, and it's the same print on the back right there. And that bag is $298 for that one. And then that looks like the only 2 styles that they have right now. And of course they have the cutting boards and the corksicles right there. This is the print this year. And of course the salt and pepper shakers. And there's the new popcorn bucket for this year's Food and Wine Festival, actually marked, and it has the shoulder strap right there. But that is the new bucket, but you can also hold it in the hand right there. Pretty awesome. And there's the prices for the buckets right there. And remember, it is once you buy the bucket, you can get the refills. How much are refills now? $2.25 for refills. We're heading over here to the Odyssey building, which should be the #1 building because this is where the Pickle Milkshake is. And I just ran into the Goo Crew, Matt and Daniel, and they're going to try the Pickle Milkshake. And if anybody knows Daniel, he hates pickles. So we're going to go over there and try the pickle milkshake. Maybe a couple more items, but nothing really big today until me and Michelle can get back here and try some stuff. And we are taking the middle bridge to the Odyssey right through the middle of the lake. The Odyssey building over here is pretty much the festival center now. That's where to where all the booths. We did find out that there are festival books. You can find them at the booths. They should have been at the front entry, but they weren't this morning. So they took care of that. So now let's head over to the Odyssey building. And here we are at the Odyssey building. It has gotten a little overcast, which is really nice. Cut down on the heat. But we're going to head in there, and this is where the pickle milkshake is. And this is at Odyssey right here. We're going to go into there. Maybe meet the Goo crew over here, not really sure. But that right there is what we've come for. And this is Muppet themed lab experience that we're getting ready to experience. Impossible buffalo chicken tenders. Might have to try those after having the Impossible meatloaf over at Riverside. Might have to try those chicken tenders. And let's see what's on this side. Right there, more. A lot of people bash those peanut butter and jelly sticky wings. I really liked them. And they even, pretty much serve them at Steakhouse 71. But there are 20 new items throughout the festival this year, so we cannot wait to give them all a try. Love the theming that they did in here with the Muppets. I do love the theming, and of course it's inside, so you know what that means. We can grab some treats and cool off. They have killed the theming in here. It's fantastic. There is no merchandise in here. It is the seating area and the food, which is behind us right here. The Brew and Wing Lab at the Odyssey, right there. It is a Muppets themed, but you can tell these are actually projected. I did not realize that, but these are projected images onto the walls. So who remembers in the past? We'll go in the past, like we like to say. Who remembers that there used to be a stage right up there, and that's where they would do food demonstrations? We actually came to a chocolate dessert demonstration. Me, Michelle, and the girls came in here and went to one of those. It was fantastic. It was extra paid, but those no longer happen, which we do miss at the Food and Wine. But maybe once all the new festival stuff is open in the middle in those buildings, maybe they'll get back to having the wine tastings, the food demonstrations, the party of the census for food and stuff like that. But for right now, we take for what we get. The pickle seems to be the big theme here, so that is the electric pickle. And then they have the frozen pickle over here, the pickle milkshake. But if you watch up above, let's see if I can get a good picture. They will actually do a little show on the screens above, the projected screens on the wall. It's amazing what they can do with projections now. Professor Honeydew up there.
This wants further scientific investigation.
There's the menu board. Of course, we're getting the pickle milkshake. Have to try that. And I did get we did get a book. So we'll take a look at this and see what else is new. Since we're experimenting today, I think I'm gonna go with the Impossible Buffalo Chicken Tenders right there for $7.50 with plant-based blue cheese, plant-based ranch, and celery. Give those a try along with that pickle milkshake. You never know. So there are the frozen shakes, and we do believe it's dipping dots, the orange that they put on top of the pomegranate drink, which is the red right there. But I like the cups. I'd come just for the cups. Plant-based in hand, now just waiting for the pickle. So I met up with the Goo crew right here and checked them out. They have a spinner. Michelle, we need a spinner. But Matt and Daniel, and that is John right there. He does food and all kinds of good stuff. So we have they got pretty much everything.
Yeah, we got all the new things.
They got all the new things.
Yep.
So is the plant-based new thing?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yep.
I did get a new thing. And I got the
Two
pickle
new things,
milkshake right there. We're going to give them a try. I just got it for the cup And they have a dill sprig right on top. Okay, so the Goo Crew are getting their pictures. I will have to say, guys, if you ever want to see any of your favorite bloggers, TikTokers, or any content creator, come on the first day of the festival.
I don't know what he's talking about.
They're all here. But even me, for some reason. But that's the Pickle Milkshake right there. Right there. And I cannot wait for Daniel to give this a try. Oh, wait. They got their own, so I get to drink this one all by myself. So I'll give it a try first.
All right. You want to get some pictures, and then we'll talk?
Definitely some pickle in there.
Mm-hmm. But did you get it at first or towards the end?
Oh, no, it hit right there.
Oh, good. Okay.
It was right there in the beginning.
And it's dill pickle.
I think it's more dill.
Right.
You taste more of the dill than the pickle. But you get to take the cup home. That's a benefit. This was what, $5.75?
Yeah, $5.75. It's not that bad a price. All things considered.
And then right here are the plant-based wings and plant-based buffalo or blue cheese sprinkles right there. So we'll give these a try. When you're up at the counter, make sure you get a wet nap.
Yeah, that's a good call.
A podcaster told me to get a wet. Like I said, everybody's here. So get this ready. Now there's 4 of those bad boys in there. So, did you guys get them too?
Yep,
Yeah.
we got them.
Well, we're gonna all share this one because I ain't eating all these. I can tell you that right now. It's okay.
It's in
So we
Disney
did get the food guide, like we said. And remember, this is 115 days long. So we got plenty of time to try everything. So we don't need to try it all at once. The guys next to me, Daniel and Matt, are trying all the new stuff. So if you happen to want to go see all the new stuff, go see their video. Is this a video day?
Yep.
Okay.
Video day.
They're videoing it today, so you can go check them out at the Goo Crew. So, but I'm going to give this a try. Matt's worried. Okay, here we go. Daniel is trying it. Matt is filming. Daniel absolutely hates pickles.
I'll be right back.
The lighting's so bad.
Yes, it always is.
Yeah, this is mostly just dill.
Yeah.
Like you don't really get any like briny taste at all.
You get kind of like a subtle aftertaste of it, but for the most part, it's pretty much just dill.
Yeah. I don't
It
know.
grows on you.
Okay.
Just a tip, these are not dishwasher safe.
No,
so
they
don't
are
put
not.
them in the dishwasher or they'll shrink up and because they will melt in the dishwasher. Here we go. The Impossible chicken. I thought these were more going to look like wings instead of chicken strips. But it's Impossible meat. We'll give it a try. Not too hot. I think there's more breading than there is Impossible meat in there. Very heavy on the breading. Nice and crunchy. Blue cheese is really good. And this is all Impossible. So for you guys that say I don't try Impossible stuff or vegetarian or plant-based, give these a try. They're not too bad.
Going.
Okay. So Matt and Daniel handed me a orange cardamom. You can definitely smell the orange. I like the sweet glaze on the outside. Really don't get a ton of orange though.
I got a lot of citrusy, like a
Yeah,
citrus.
more citrus than orange.
Yeah.
But not as hot as the buffalo. These aren't hot, thank goodness. So these are nice. They got the Scotch bonnet wings still to go, which I will not be partaking in those. We'll be watching these two do it. But these wings aren't bad either. The pickle milkshake grows on you though. I'm telling you.
Why did you drink so much?
Oh,
of that?
wait. Here is Matt and Daniel's. It looks like they just went and bought it right there. They took 2 sips out of that thing. It is not horrifying. Yeah, so Daniel's getting ready to try the Scotch bonnet. He does have the pickle milkshake just in case. Go for it, Daniel. That's a good thing about having friends like this. You don't have to try everything. You just get other people to try it.
Friends?
Yes.
We're having Dana have a pickle milkshake. And your definition of friends might be different than mine.
I know. Oh no, it hit.
It's really good, but it's very.
I guess it's pretty spicy.
Pretty spicy. Heart of the volcano lava spice right there. There he goes. So now Matt is going in for the Scotch bonnet wing there.
Let's see.
He doesn't have a drink at all.
And no drink at all in front of
I
him.
almost feel like I should be videoing this.
He's handling that well.
It was like a big family trip that my grandma saw me buy, so she bought me the Mickey.
Okay.
I mean, it is spicy. It is fairly spicy.
My lips are like on fire.
It does grow on you.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. There's no way I could. No.
Matt, I have a question.
So I'm the only one at the table that really enjoyed the pickle milkshake. Maybe because it was sweet. I don't know. But it grew on me. Daniel, Matt, and John, they're halfway through theirs, but got a nice little souvenir glass. And, well, actually, this was better than that purple milkshake with the Skittles.
Oh, that's
I
not a
could-
high endorsement there. I'm sorry.
But I tell you what, and if anybody watched that video with Michelle, you understand that reaction. But this was pretty good. And just a reminder, travelers, don't forget, some of the booths don't open, like the Noodle Exchange. It doesn't open until August 15th. Matt told me that. So some of the books and stuff in the book, you can see what will be open and what won't. But they really don't designate what's new in the book and what's not. So you got to do some research on that to find out what's new items and what's not new. But to me, it's pretty much all new because really didn't do a lot of the food and wine last year. So, like I said, we'll take it at a nice leisurely pace for the next 115 days. So we made it to World Showcase. As you can see, the noodle station back here doesn't open until August. We're going to try Mexico and then work our way around that way of World Showcase. Technically, if you come in through the center to get to World Showcase and you take a left to go to Mexico, Joffrey's is actually the first food booth, but that's always here. So we're swinging right around here. It is starting to sprinkle a little bit, but that's nice because the weather's been great. Because these lines are a little long, this is for Mexico, so we're going to jump in line and see what we can get, a little treat here or something. You know me, we're going for the dessert, the pastel. What's it called? How did you say that again? Impossible. Impossible. So here is the flan impossible. We're sitting here at the table. The Goo Crew got all the items. But we didn't choose the table of choice for Epcot. The garbage can is table of choice for all food festivals. But there is a lot of seating around, so we are enjoying that. Okay, here we go. We're going to try this flan right here. Impossible. Is that what? Impossible. It's impossible. Flan impossible right there. Give this a try. And it looks like it's got a little bread pudding on top or something right there. Supposed to be layers and layers. I'm getting a big bite just in case.
Todd is a flan expert.
He is.
So we'll see what he thinks of it.
The flan is really good. Not a big fan of the cake, but the guava on top of there is really tasty. It's more like a gel. I enjoy this, but then you know me and desserts. I always enjoy a good dessert.
How's it compared to your famous flan?
Come on now. Come on. No, I need to make these guys some flan. They can see what real flan's
You want
like.
to share the recipe?
No, thank you. No recipe sharing here. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Even my mother-in-law, I don't even share it with her. But this is pretty good for the Mexico Pavilion. So I will describe that flan for you. It's pastel impossibly. God, I can't say that word.
Impossible?
Thank you, John. That was John over there to the side. Layers of traditional Mexican flan and tres leches with guava and cajita cheese, right there on top. So they give you all of the bangers right there for that dessert. Any of the Mexican flavors. Tres leches, a little dry, needs a little more of the milk. There's plenty of the milk, it just didn't soak it up as well. But I really do enjoy this. Speaking of the book, we have some complaints about this book, but it serves its purpose. not in order, by countries, and no prices. There's no prices, so once you get to the stands, make sure you look at the little they call them tombstones, with all the pictures and stuff like that for the pricing. So definitely check that out, and definitely check to see what is open and what is not open as of this time. Okay, we're going to continue around World Showcase here with the Goo crew and John here behind me. I think we're going to maybe do one more booth and just take a look around and see what else is out there at this the National Blogger Convention that we're having, also known as Epcot Food and Wine. So let's see what else they have to offer us. And yes, later through the days, the line will get longer because this is the line for China right here, and it wraps around in the queue right over there. We might try something there. If not, we may come back during the week, later in the week with Michelle and stuff like that. During the evenings, I always love to come during the evenings. And we'll just do a couple booths at a time to get through this Food and Wine Festival. And when you see the lines for the Food and Wine Festival, just remember this is the first day. So don't let everybody say, oh my God, it's so busy and you just cannot do. No, they're manageable. It's nice. And this is the menus. No sweets here today, so I'm going to pass this up. I want to come back and try the crispy duck bao bun with Michelle right there. Find a nice table right here. Just relaxing, waiting on Goo and them to come on over. These guys are great. I like Goo, Daniel and Matt. I love hanging out with them. If you haven't checked their channel out, definitely go check them out. They do a lot of live streams, so if you like to see live streams, definitely check them out. That's who we always watch for live streams. So thank you, Matt and Daniel, today for letting me tag along. And John also. He's more universal. He does some writings and stuff for vlogs and blogs. So that's where you'll probably find him at. And you guys know I hate to give away anything, but if you're over in China, make sure to look for Remy. There is one right there. You know, since I'm here and it's been a while, how about we go see Reflections of China? And this might be a good idea because it has just started to come down a little bit. So we're heading in. Such a gorgeous country here at Epcot. The water gardens. We definitely need to come back and do deep dives into East Country. Would you guys like that? Leave it in the comments down below if you'd like us to go to each country with all the little tidbits about the countries and all the good stuff, and maybe go into all the shops and try all the foods, which we're going to anyway. But we've heard this Chinese quick serve right over here is really good, so we've got to come back and give that a try. When you walk in through the front doors, make sure you stop and look up. Everybody walks past this, but this dome is so impressive. Looks like we have a little Mulan meet and greet. And she usually meets right here as you're entering into the Reflections of China. And if you come in right before the show, make sure you see the inside Shanghai Disney Resort. They'll have costumes and all the marquettes and all the draw-ups of the Shanghai Disney. So they don't have an adventure land, they have an adventure aisle. I love stuff like this. Camp Discovery, something else new. Love the ears. And of course, as a cast member, the first thing you always look at are the costumes that are over there and the name tags. This is the Toy Box Cafe costume right here. Sure, that means it's like Toy Story themed. And you can come in. Oh, looky there! But you can see a little bit of Shanghai Disneyland right there, which we'd love to go to. I would go just so I could see the life size of this. You see him in the background, but they made a life size of him. And Reflections of China is a 360 circle vision movie. There were talks, I think, of redoing this movie, but I haven't heard anything of that, unless this is a new movie that I just haven't seen. But we're going to check it out. Travelers, we just finished up Reflections of China. I forget how much I love that show. Just want to take a moment to say thank you to everyone out there that's part of our traveling family. Remember, this channel is for all of us. It's just not for me. It's not for Michelle. It is a total family of travelers. Meeting the Goo Crew guys early on in this channel and now becoming great friends with them. Meeting many of you guys to become great friends. Vacationing now with some of our fellow travelers. This has truly been a blessing for me and Michelle, and we really do, from the bottom of my hearts, thank you guys. We thank you for letting us bring other travelers along with us. Like I said, we like to share this experience with fellow travelers. So if they're in the videos or like the Goo Crew coming and hanging out, I knew they were going to be here today, didn't think I would find them, but I'm glad I did. We had a great time together. So travelers, like we always say, this is about us. This is all about everybody. So if you ever see us in the parks, please stop and say hello. No matter what we're doing, we want to say hello and meet you guys. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, travelers, I think I'm going to wrap up this food and wine here with Matt and Daniel and John right there. It was great hanging with you guys today. Like I said, John does some freelance writing. You'll probably read some of his stuff online if you do the food and wine. Of course, Matt and Daniel, the Goo Crew. We're in China, so I'm going to end it here. And me and Michelle will be back. Like I said, 115 days. We got plenty of time to explore the Food and Wine Festival. And travelers, like we always say, until next time, travel and adventure is out there.